Rated PG-13.
What's up guys, MiddleAgedGamer here, and we are playing Train Sim World Great Western Express. I only know that because everybody in the chat told me that here on twitch.tv/MiddleAgedGamer. Brand new DLC is out, pretty happy about it. We just did all the tutorials here. We're going to go ahead and do a scenario called Westworld. So it takes about 45 minutes, difficulty is 2 out of 5. And it says, you are scheduled to drive a high-speed service out of London to the West Country, but first, you must get there. Catch a service into Paddington as soon as you can. Once there, head over and get things set up ready for departure. Oof. Good thing I didn't butcher that. I have to start all over on the intro. Anyway, let's go ahead and start it up. We actually get to ride a train to get to our first service, which is kind of cool. And we'll get this loaded up. And it looks like we still have to get collectibles on the CSX Heavy Haul, which we haven't done. Everybody can say, what's up, YouTube? Why am I looking at the ground? There we go. It just says board a train. This is really cool. You got people walking around. I mean, this guy could use some hair right there. I mean, if he has cancer, then this guy's missing hair too, and this guy. Okay, this guy has hair. I was getting kind of worried there for a second. I'm kind of interested to see what the new models do. Obviously, this guy is standing across the yellow line, which is a really bad idea. Here comes a train, though. Graphics actually look really, really good. I'm kind of impressed with the weather effects and being on the outside of the train walking around. Oh, okay. We're going to wait till people get off. There you go. All right. Come on, guys in suits. Nope, that's you're walking into the train, dude. There you go. So we can ride first class or third class. We're gonna go ahead and ride first class because that's how we do it. This is actually pretty awesome. The fact that I can ride a train. Oh, how's it going? What's your name? The fact that I can ride a train. Excuse me, I got distracted for a little bit. But the fact that we can ride this train without driving it is pretty awesome. I wouldn't mind doing a video where we're just sitting riding the entire time. I guess you sit next to hot girls in first class is what happens. Look, there's not a man in here. Oh, is that your husband? What a pity. Get on the second train, not the first. Why? It said get on this train, right? It says ride this train to London, Paddington. That's what we got to do, I believe. Can I stand up, though? Oh, yeah, I can. So I can actually stand up as the train's moving, which is kind of cool. But I want to sit back in my seat with these lovely ladies. I love your big ears and how your hair goes over them to try to cover it. I feel like a creep now. That's what I feel like. So this is pretty sick, I'm not going to lie. Being able to see out the window when it's raining. This is the Westworld scenario on Train Sim World. Pretty excited. Let's go walk to the third class. Let's go hang out with these losers back here. Just kidding. It's a joke, guys. You guys are not losers. Just kidding. It almost looks like a Chelsea jacket right there. I don't. You might be able to jump in front of the train and get ran over. I really don't want to do that though. Can I go in between doors? I cannot. That's a shame. Oh yeah, you can. Oh. I just had it. It kind of wants to open, but it doesn't. Anyways, I'm not going to force it open. So you can actually ride backwards too? Oh yeah, you can. That's pretty cool. Pressure sensitive. It's pretty awesome, going through the train yard here. Can we look at the outside? Oh, we can look at the outside of the train too, which is pretty awesome. Pretty excited with the new area not being in America. I've been waiting for a passenger route for a very, very long time. Shout out to Dovetail Games for giving us a copy, or giving us some new DLC, I should say. So we got about 4 miles to go. We can actually sit back and relax for a little bit. Look at the scenery, man. The scenery is so much different. And this looks like a lot of detail, man, on both sides of the track so far. I want to actually see the doors open. What up, guys? Can I get off too? That's awesome. That is so awesome. Ooh, look at that train going by. Jesus Christ. I feel like it's real life almost. It's kind of scary. Wish they had like a little chessboard or checkerboard right here where you could just play people across from you. Maybe in multiplayer they can add that. That'd be pretty cool. They do serve you very well in first class. They actually serve Maker's Mark. Shout out to the train attendant. What would you call them? I don't know. Alright. This might take a while to go 4 miles, huh? Doors should be closing. There we go. The little lights by the doors even work, which is kind of cool. Guess we're at Acton Main Line right now. Headed towards Paddington, I believe. We'll stay on the outside for just a little bit. Maybe get some of the scenery to the left and right of us. Pretty crazy though to think that you can actually travel to a town or a stop before taking over a service is pretty cool. Alright, Tyson, see you in a bit. No, song request will not be on today more than likely. Unless I do a service, then I'll add it in there so you guys can listen to some music. Shout out to the 17, 18 viewers on Twitch. We have another 4 or 5 on YouTube as well. If you guys are watching on YouTube, just keep in mind I cannot see what you guys are chatting about. If you guys could, please go to twitch.tv/MiddleAgedGamer, click the follow button. Trying to get to 2,000 followers on Twitch is my goal here by the end of the year. Hoping I can hit it, considering I have, 8,000+ on YouTube. I feel like I can hit 2,000 by the end of the year. I'm not sure if that's realistic or not quite yet, but that's my hope. The good news is this game is running silky smooth with all the scenery around us and all the trains going by. So I'm pretty happy about that. Frame rate's really, really good. Got some texture problems to the left, but other than that. Stop trolling on YouTube. Yeah, stop trolling and get your ass over here. Ooh, going through the bridge. They made a lot of changes to Heavy Haul. They actually made a few changes with this release of the DLC to help out some of the glitches on CSX Heavy Haul. The frame rate's obviously a lot better already on CSX Heavy Haul as well, but I don't think it's ultra. It's pretty high on the settings, but it's definitely not ultra racer. But definitely good enough to record and stream by far. It's not running blotching. It still looks really good, regardless of what it's actually on. Alright, should be coming into, hopefully, London, Paddington next. There might be one more stop in between. Here and there, but we'll see. What up, Rock, for you? How's it going, man? It'd be cool if I could actually see myself inside. I don't remember. Am I sitting in first class or not? Don't remember where I'm sitting at. Let me take a look. So I'm sitting with the 2 girls and guy in first class at sea. I don't think I saw myself in there, but I'm just going to double check to see if it actually shows me. And it does not, unfortunately. That's a shame. It'd be really cool if it actually showed me on the train where I was. Lots and lots of scenery to the left and right. Lots of construction equipment. Looks like it's actually pouring concrete too. I see something coming out. It's probably just a texture, but it's still pretty cool. What up, Bird Dog? How's it going, man? Not fully moved in. I actually I got motorized blinds coming in on Monday or Tuesday, and then I'll be living down there on and off. Oh, nice off-roader. Those Dodge Rams are pretty nice, especially with the Cummins diesel engine. Very good pick. Probably be a lot better than the Ford F-250 I had back in the day. What up, Legend Automotive? I just saw you started watching. I don't see you on here chatting as of yet, but what's up? There he is. Welcome, Legend Automotive. Thank you for checking in on me when I was on vacation as well. Oh, please give up these seats to persons with reduced mobility. I thought the guy was just leaning forward, but I guess that's a cane. And then that would be a pregnant woman, I believe. Could be a pregnant man, you never know. I guess that's what they're insinuating. So here we are. We're in London, Paddington right now. Pretty gigantic train yard, which is crazy. I was just on vacation. Went to Alcatraz and a few other places out there. I think Alice Island is a place we went. Went downtown quite a bit, to the pier quite a bit. Had a lot of fun. Not a place I'd want to live compared to Vancouver and Seattle, but pretty nice place to visit in my opinion. Definitely culturally diverse. Lots of different cultures living there, which is cool. I was talking about that earlier, White Mead. These beautiful ladies sitting next to me. I don't know if that's her husband. I don't really care. But I don't want to tell him that to his face. Just in case. Could have a knife on him. Never know. Alright, exit the train as indicated. Let's go ahead and exit. Again, this reminds me of the old world of subways scenarios where you had to get on a train to a different station before taking over the service. This is cool. It's actually, you can walk around the train station, which is pretty awesome. Head over to the main station concourse. Let's go ahead and do that. A little bit of texturing, texture pop-ins, whatever you want to call it right there. Are we going to do a high-speed train? I don't know. So we got until 1930 departure. Jesus, we got quite a long time to go if that's the case. Let me go ahead and hurry up just in case, though. You never know. Thank you, Zach, for that information. I know you had mentioned, or someone had mentioned, that the HST has some glitches, so that's the only problem about doing videos on these scenarios when it first comes out. I did that when CSX Heavy Haul came out, and they fixed the frame rate like 2 or 3 weeks later, so that's the one negative aspect, I guess you could say. Ooh, man, it is raining outside. So go ahead and set the headlights today. Go, and then we need to put the reverser forward. Unlock the doors to the left side. Trying to see what the don't know what wash means. Is that faster than non-wash? Anyways. Can't really adjust the speed, but that's fine. Yeah, no. I got 15 minutes before I have to actually go anywhere. That might be a little bit of a bummer, but I can always sit here and talk to you guys and drink for a bit. I love how the HST doors actually open up like a car door. I think that's pretty cool in my opinion. Let's go take a quick look at it so you guys can see what I'm talking about. There we go. See how they actually, oh, I'm stuck up top now, Jesus Christ. Oh, let me in. Anyways, they open up like a car door if you can see right there. I think that's kind of like a old vintage look for a train instead of opening like a sliding door. I think it's pretty cool myself, but to each in their own. It says actually wait till 1930. Can I get up out of my seat without it ending? Let's try it. I'm scared. Okay, actually let me. That's cool. We're gonna go hang out with some passengers real quick. Show you guys around. I'm gonna take a look at the inside of this train anyways. Ooh, they're 40 years old? I didn't think they were that old. That's why the door's open like that, right? So this would be standard class seats, which actually are really nice. It doesn't look like standard class. This looks like first class to me. My question is, what is this little round thing sticking out? I thought I was moving, but that's the train across from us. It scared the crap out of me. I thought that was us moving. I was like, why are we moving and I'm not driving the train? That would not be good. Anyways, it's the other HST across the platform from us. Yeah, you do. You have to still buy this DLC. I think it's like 18 bucks if you didn't pre-order it. I would say it's probably worth it, though. I'm pretty stoked about it. So it's all standard class seating. There's no first class or third class, I'm assuming. Still standard. Could it be a cup holder? I don't see how that would be a cup holder. You guys see what I'm seeing, right? The little round thing sticking up right there. Because the tray is down here. I thought maybe it'd be a tray slide up, or maybe it slides out to be a cup holder. I don't know. Kind of strange, though. Let me sit down and see if I can do anything with it. No. It's really weird, huh? Ooh, was this a food service cart? Yeah, food service right there probably. And hey, first class, we finally found it. This, you know, this is where we'd be sitting right here. I mean, you guys would be hanging out, drinking a beer, playing some games, some cards. Oh, handholds for walking while it's moving, I believe. That would make sense. I'll take that answer, Zach. Thank you for that. Thank you, Bird Dog. Yep. I think you guys are probably right about the handhold, which is weird. So first class gets a knob. The other guys get a plastic circle, which is kind of weird. So this would be more first class right here. No one's actually boarded as of yet. And what is this? Where are we at? I guess that's the other locomotive right there, which it is. Look at the detailing, though. The detailing all around is actually really, really good. I was going to say, is the actual clockwork, or is that wrong? So it'd be 7:18. No, the clock's actually right. It's 7:18 on the clock, which is pretty cool. Yeah, no one wants to go on. There's beer inside, ladies. Beer inside. I just want to let you guys know you're standing inside of each other, doing the same movements. You should stop doing that's creepy. A little bit creepy. And your jumpsuit is definitely creepy. Who's dressing the characters at Dovetail Games? That's what I want to know. Do people still wear Adidas tracksuits like this? Actually, I do have a friend that wears that, so I'm not gonna say anything. I think Dovetail Games should hire me to just do character models, movements, animations, and dress them. I think I could do a pretty good job at that. That's what I was saying, Sand. Yeah, the Clockworks is pretty crazy. Let's see, we still got 10 minutes. Can I go up here? I don't want to break the game, but I do want to see what I can and can't do. And see, if I go on the wrong platform, I'm going to forget where I'm actually at. That is what UK people wear. Funny enough. For some reason, I don't doubt it. Nice. Heading home early. Congrats. Hopefully you're still getting paid, though. I don't know, Sam. I really don't want to kill myself so far into the scenario. So I'm not planning to find out as of yet. I don't really want to, you know, sit in here for 10 minutes either, though. National Radio Network System Zone Numbers. Ipswich is 22, or is that 322? I can't tell. Looks like 22. Obviously no smoking. Cab light. Turn that on or off. Okay, that actually gave us points. It's kind of funny. What can we mess with? I don't want to mess with any of this if I don't have to. Ah, your commission? You don't get like salary and commission? That sucks. Basically, they have nothing going on is what they're telling you then. Yeah, if you guys want to go grab a beer, we got about 8 minutes before takeoff. I don't have any clue where we're going, which is a good question. What are we doing? Let's bring up the map. The route map. So pretty linear. Right to left or left to right is where we can go. My assumption is that we're going this way. Just a guess, though. Ah, that's awesome. How old's your lab, off-roader? That's a good question. I don't know about the dead man switch. It does have the AWS switch, so I know it's there. Does it have a dead man switch, though? That I don't know. Has a horn. Low and high. AWS is right there. Engine's already running. Brake test is good. Master key is unlocked, so we should be set up to go. Gauge lights are on, which is good. LED test right there. That's kind of cool. You can actually flash the headlights. Look, you can see what their headlights are doing down there. It's kind of neat. Train lights are bright. Pretty cool. Pretty detailed in my opinion. Really excited to get moving though. We've got to wait a little bit longer. I don't know what AWS actually stands for. I know someone will probably chime in, but awareness system. What up, Adrian? How's it going, man? Just saw you. Sorry. Hey, what up, Matt? How's it going? Nice to see you in here. So DSD Deadman switch, it starts as isolated off, but you can turn it on. I think I just was looking at that too. If you guys want to ask any questions, ask Matt. He'll definitely help you out on those questions. So yeah, here it is right here. So that would be on, I believe, and then isolated would be off. I think we still got enough time to walk outside, don't we? Oh. Stand up so I can actually move a little quicker. Alright, I wasn't planning on using it, Matt, so I'm going to leave them off. But thank you for the advice. I appreciate it. By the way, I like the fact that you guys put into the game where you can ride the train before starting a service. I think that's pretty awesome. Yeah, definitely a pretty long train. Nice to see you again, Coinman, by the way. I'm afraid to not be in my seat by the time 1930 rolls around. Although it probably doesn't make any difference, but you never know. Alright, Board. Good luck, man. Sorry you had to leave work early, especially being on commission, but hope to see you on later. Sand. I fully intend to mess up the scenario at least once. That's the MiddleAgedGamer way. But I can always go back and redo it if I have to. It's kind of strange. I don't think I've ever, well, I have done saves in the middle of scenarios, but it's pretty rare. I remember on the old train simulator, I would just keep playing the scenario over and over, and I'd fail like 45 minutes into it because of a snag in the speed or something else, but I haven't really had that issue with Train Sim World as of yet. That's how I take it, Matt. I think saving does equal cheating. I'm all for replaying a scenario once or twice. If I fail it 3 times in a row, then I might end up saving at a certain point just in case. Almost white meat. So the place downtown that I bought is at the Pearl Brewery here in San Antonio. I got shades going in on Monday or Tuesday, so I really haven't been staying down there because it's literally like people can see in through my windows, which is, I don't really care that much, but when you have a bunch of units all around you that can see inside, it's a little awkward. So I'll be happy when the blinds go in so I can walk around my house naked or do whatever I gotta do. Or at least get up in the morning for coffee without having to get like fully dressed. I vote for a save at 1929. Alright, I'm going to hit save just because I know you guys don't want to deal with me going through this all again. I love this. I can sit here and have a whiskey and Coke, drink a beer, and relax for a little bit. Why chat with you guys? Because as soon as I get going, it's going to be a little hard to keep up with chat. Especially since it's the first time I'm playing this. Only a T-Mag saying sand. What up, MSHP? How's it going, man? Nice to see you again. Hopefully the highway patrol was good to you earlier today. Alright, 1929. Man, I don't know. Train sim for Oregon. I think that may be quite a while. I would really love to see the route, even on the old train sim, from Seattle to Vancouver along the coastline. It's pretty spectacular in my opinion. Anyways, I am going to save it, which is cheating, as Matt stated already, but at least it's before the actual scenario starts, right? So do I need to close the doors, or should I wait till 1930? I'll wait till 1930 just in case. Alright. There we go. Doors are locked on the left side. I think we're good to go forward, right? Oh, acknowledge the guard. That's something new. I didn't know that. Alright, wait for the brake pressure to release. We are in notch 1, it looks like. We should be moving forward. There we go.
Don't you know